Okay, this is
What's going on
Seattle
in
thing.
Seattle? This
Oh my
warlord
god.
lording over
What?
his domain,
Oh my god.
as if these like pudgy, doughy anarchists conquered it from the police department, who just fled screaming,
Of
despite their
course.
superior firepower and totally being able to hold their ground if they actually
Of
wanted
course.
to.
Cracking heads at
Yeah,
like they always did.
it's
So
ridiculous. Like, suddenly their arms were paralyzed and they couldn't do their usual beatdowns that they generally conduct when faced with like unarmed protesters.
but
So what happened there?
this is the Paris Commune again here. This
Yeah,
is the
it's being set up to fail, and it's being set up to fail in a really public and obvious fashion.
yeah. Well, I saw this with Occupy. It was the same thing where we were told it's an organic movement of the people and it's every full access. No, it isn't. There's a warlord there. You can't get in. They have guns. You have to show your ID. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, they're basically taking up all of the negative aspects of the system they claim to be replacing, and just like it's made the new boss same as the old boss, like times 1,000
If
on
I went there with my
steroids.
bullhorn and said, okay, I'm so happy that we finally have this thing. Now we have to get on the same page and let's go down to the Israeli embassy and ransack that fucking place, right?
Yeah, they would have like 5 dudes with guns pointed at your face, like
Of
in
course.
-10 seconds.
Racist, anti-Semite, or whatever.
How dare you? How dare you?
No, it's not authentic. And, like I say, Antifa needs to go and actually go to Raytheon.
Go to the
And
enemy. I mean,
yeah,
this idea that the person one rung above you on the ladder is the
yeah,
enemy. No,
the guy
that
with the
it
wrong
doesn't work. It
pronouns.
doesn't
Yeah.
work. That no,
No.
it's ridiculous, and nobody is really buying it. I mean, like a lot of people are realizing that Antifa is not the real thing. So if you guys are the real thing,
Prove it. Go to
please,
Israeli
the
embassy.
real enemy.
Go
There's
to
a lot of them
Council on Foreign
around.
Relations and make yourself worthwhile. Go to APAC.
Yeah, go to your local APAC conference. Go to your local Israeli embassy. Go
to
to
the Foundation of the
the
Defense of
Federal
Democracies.
Reserve.
And, yeah, the Federal Reserve. Hello. I mean, how could we have? Okay,
There's one in every city,
go
my
to the Bank of
friends.
International Settlements. Why not? City of London,
Make a mess.
Rothschild's Bank. How about just
Plenty of places.
go to the source, which is, of course, the Rothschild's Bank. Basically, that's it. And no, it's not. It's just a conspiracy theory that's been for hundreds of years that people have been saying. Well,
Give me the currency, and I care not who makes its laws.
Jacob Rothschild.
That
Well, they say that. I mean, and when you look at the Forbes, like 500 or whatever, the Rothschilds are very low on that, but that they're
there
like
because they're behind everything. Like they realized early on, you have to like have front companies and stuff.
They have gold
They've
bullion
perfected
buried.
it.
Of course, no, they bury their gold bullion very deep into the.
They bury their blood funnels very deep into the American people.
Well, listen, we have to take this very seriously and get everybody on the same page because this world is coming to an end, and pretty soon we're going to be in some deep shit.
Yep, and it's not a joke.
No, it's not a joke. So we
make light of it because we want, like, you have to be able to laugh at your situation in some way, but like it's not funny.
It's not funny. It's the scariest stuff, and we were with people. One of the things that I've noticed, like, I'm not really acclimatized to this whole lockdown hysteria and the mask fetishization and all that stuff. So I'm not used to it. So when I go out, I walked into the liquor store today. I'm not a big drinker, but whatever. We've been drinking a little bit these days. And I walked into the liquor store and it's essential business. And they said, no, you got to get out of here unless you have a mask on. And all this mask is just something that's white and it just they just
don't want to see your mouth.
No, I put paper towels. I had some paper towels. I just stuffed them in my mouth. I walked in the store and then.
Well, it's like you said, you walked into a Home Depot with a plague doctor mask.
I have to make that with a plague doctor mask. That's all I had. Oh, when I put that up on that's so fucking. I'm so glad I took the phone out. Just look at it. And the thing about it is, you're walking around with a plague mask on in Home Depot, asking where the screwdrivers are and shit, and nobody's
commenting.
No,
that's the part that gets me.
It's
like
completely normal. I mean, you heard the people. They're like,
yeah,
over there in aisle 4. And so they're not going, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, because it's more normal to have a plague mask on, which I mean,
Well, I just saw some footage of, I'm collecting a lot of this riot footage. And, of course, download Twitter video is this thing. And so it's getting too much. There's so much of it. I mean, there's just an overabundance of footage of it. But there was this one in Miami. Did you see the Miami melee today?
yeah.
Yeah. And then this is people running around with those Mexican wrestling masks, and the girl with the bra at the end. It's just like it's so insane.
No, this is people's moment to just go all out. I mean, it's like The Purge. It's that film, The Purge. I've been rewatching those because I feel like people are deriving inspiration from this, and that's deliberate, because when you saw the vandalization of the Lincoln Memorial and stuff, there's a big scene in the second film.
Did you see the statue come down and fucking knock the guy?
Yeah, it's
and pretty soon I expect to see the Washington Monument just come.
Yep.
Right.
They've already given the instructions on how to take down an obelisk, and then pretended they didn't give the instructions on how to take down an obelisk.
I know. Well, the thing about it is, first of all, obelisks have absolutely nothing to do with the American experience.
No, but I like them.
I like obelisks, but they are basically about power sticking it up right up your ass. It's really the obelisk going right up your fucking yin yang. And so, honestly, I have no love for.
I don't know. I like a good obelisk, but it's you just get the idea that what's going to replace it is going to be something much more offensive.
Well, it's going to be a pod person with a fucking
exactly.
clipboard.
A pod person with a clipboard. I'll take the obelisk. Thanks.
Of course, yeah. No, it's basically this communitarianism shit that we've already gone over. The homogenization of morals under this view of inclusion of all morals until we get you all on the same page, and we start chunking off huge sections of your.
Yeah, it's the same thing as what happened with social media. Get everybody onto the platforms, and then suddenly this view is anathema. This one, no, cannot have. This one, Nazis. Nope, can't.
Well, they'll keep gender reassignment for prenatal babies.
Of course, that's essential.
Cut the penis off before it exits the womb.
Before it actually exits the body. We go inside and snip it off to make sure it never actually grows.
You're going to get so many people going to sign up on that one.
Oh, sure. Yeah, because people
cut it off.
They love to virtue signal.
Cut that cock off.
I mean,